There was a spatter of pebbles against the window as the youngster stirred in his sleep. Another, and he was awake. He sat up stiffly in bed. Seconds passed while he interpreted his strange surroundings. He wasn't in his own home, of course. This was out in the country. It was colder than it should be, and there was this green at the window. "Slim!" The call was a hoarse, urgent whisper, and the youngster bounded to the open window. Slim wasn't his real name, but the new friend he'd met the day before had only needed one look at his slight figure to say, "You're Slim," and then he added, "I'm Red." Red wasn't his real name either, but its appropriateness was obvious. They were friends instantly, with the quick, unquestioning friendship of young ones not quite in adolescence, before even the first stains of adulthood began to make their appearance. Slim cried, "Hi, Red!" and he waved cheerfully, still blinking the sleep out of himself. Red kept to his croaking whisper, "Quiet, you'll wake somebody." Slim noticed all at once that the sun was scarcely topping the low hills in the east, that the shadows were long and soft, and the grass was wet. Slim said, more softly, "What's the matter?" Red just waved for him to come out. Slim dressed quickly, gladly confining his morning wash to a momentary sprinkle of the little lukewarm water. He let the air dry the exposed portions of his body, and then he ran out, while bare skin grew wet against the dewy grass. Red said, "You gotta be quiet. If Mom wakes up, or Dad, or your dad, or if any of the hands, then it'll be, 'Come on in, or you'll catch a death of cold.'" He mimicked the voice and tone so faithfully that Slim laughed and thought that there was never anything so funny as a fellow as Red. Slim said eagerly, "Do you come out here every day like this, Red? Real early? It's like the whole world is just yours, isn't it, Red? No one else is around and all like that." He felt proud of being allowed entrance into this private world. Red stared at him with a sidelong. He said carelessly, "I've been up for hours. Didn't you hear it last night?" "Hear what?" "Thunder." "Was there a thunderstorm?" Slim never slept through a thunderstorm. "I guess not, but there was thunder. I heard it, and then went to the window. It wasn't raining, and all the stars in the sky, and it was just getting kind of gray. You know what I mean?" Slim had never seen it so, but he nodded. "So I just thought I'd go out." They walked along the grassy side of the concrete road that split the panorama right down the middle all the way to where it almost vanished into the hills. It was so old that Red's father couldn't tell Red when it had been built, and it did not have a crack or a rough spot in it. Red said, "Can you keep a secret?" "Sure, Red. What kind of secret?" "Just a secret. Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. I don't know yet." Red broke a long, supple stem from a fern they passed, methodically stripped it of its leaflets, and swung what was left in a whip-like fashion. For a moment, he was on a wild charger, which reared and champed under his iron control. Then he got tired and tossed the whip aside and stowed the charger away in a corner of his imagination for future use. He said, "There'll be a circus around." "That's no secret. I knew that. My dad told me before we even came here." "That's not the secret." "Fine secret. You ever see a circus?" "Oh, sure, you bet." "You like it?" "Say, there isn't anything I like better." Red was watching out the corner of his eyes again. "Ever think you'd like to be with a circus? You know, like for good?" Slim considered. "I guess not. I think I'll be an astronomer like my dad. I think he wants me to be." "An astronomer," said Red. Slim felt the doors of his new private world closing in on him, and astronomy became a thing of dead stars and black empty space. He said placatingly, "Well, circus would be more fun." "Ah, you're just saying that." No, I'm not. I mean it." Red grew argumentative. Now, suppose you had to join the circus right now. Would you?" I see?" And then Red affected some scornful laughter. Slim was stung. "Well, I'd join up." "Go on." "No, try me." Red whirled at him, strange and intense. "You mean that? You want to go with me?" "What do you mean?" Slim stepped back a bit, surprised at the unexpected challenge. I got something to get us into the circus. Maybe someday we could even have a circus of our own. We could be the biggest circus fellows in the world. That is, if you want to go with me. Otherwise, well, I guess I could do it on my own. I just thought, let's give old Slim a chance. The world was strange and glamorous, and Slim said, "Sure thing, Red, I'm in." "What is it, huh, Red? Tell me, what is it?" "Well, you figure it out. What's the most important thing in circuses?" Slim thought desperately. He wanted to give the right answer. Finally, he said, "Acrobats?" "Holy smokes. I want to go 5 steps to go look at acrobats." I don't know then." "Animals, that's what. What's got the best sideshow? Where are the biggest crowds? Even in the main rings, the best acts are animal acts." There was no doubt in Red's voice. "Do you think so?" "Everybody thinks so. You ask anyone. Anyway, I found animals this morning. 2 of them." "And you've got them?" "Sure, that's the secret." "Now, you going to tell?" No, of course not." "Okay, well, I got them in the barn. Do you want to see them?" They were almost to the barn. Its huge open door black. A little too black. They'd been heading there the whole time, and Slim stopped in his tracks. He tried to make his words sound casual. "Are they big?" "Would I fool with them if they were big? No, they can't hurt you. They're only about so long. I got them in a cage." They were in the barn now, and Slim saw the large cage suspended from a hook in the roof. It was covered with stiff canvas. Red said, "We used to have some bird up there or something. Anyway, they can't get away from there. Come on, let's go up in the loft." They clambered up the wooden stairs, and Red hooked the cage towards them. Slim pointed and said, "Hey, there's sort of a hole in the canvas." Red frowned and said, "How'd that get there?" He lifted the canvas, looked in, and said with relief, "Well, they're still here." "That canvas appeared to be burned," worried Slim. "You want to look or don't you?" Slim nodded slowly. He wasn't sure if he wanted to. After all, they might be. But the canvas had been jerked off, and there they were, 2 of them, the way Red had said. They were small and sort of disgusting looking. The animals moved quickly, and the canvas lifted on the side towards the youngsters. Red poked a cautious finger at them. "Watch out," Slim said. "Oh, no, they don't hurt you." "Ever seen anything like them?" "Gosh, no." "Can't you see how a circus would just jump at the chance to have these?" "I don't know. Maybe they're too small for a circus." Red looked annoyed. He let go of the cage, which swung back and forth in a pendulum fashion. "You're just trying to back out, aren't you?" No, I'm not. It's just, they're not too small. Don't worry. Right now, I've only got one worry." "What's that?" "Well, I gotta keep him till the circus comes, don't I? And I gotta figure out what to feed him meanwhile." The cage swung, and the little trapped creatures clung to its bars, gesturing at the youngsters with a queer, quick motion, almost as though they were intelligent.